sitting there scrambling and giving up a touchdown.
Here's Mariota with time winding down in regulation. He fires downfield, looking for Damiere Byrd. Oof. Falcons wanted a flag.
Well, let's see. Xavier Woods is not playing the ball. Oh, I can see why the fans are annoyed. I can see why Arthur Smith is annoyed. You have to give Byrd the opportunity to go get the football. So Byrd, if he's going to go get the football and it's on the other side of Woods, look, that's on Woods to figure out how to go play the football. You can't play the man. Both quarterbacks get hot. Defenses played pretty well and then decided not to show up in the fourth quarter. That's exactly how we drew it up. Missed extra points.
Cousins just got rid of the ball, running for his life with Marcus Golden closing in on him.
Is as good as it gets. I mean, he forces that inside pressure, forces it to Golden.
And there may be grounding here. They're discussing it. At least the crew is, Mark.
So that pocket between tackles right here. Yeah, I mean, there's no question he's in the pocket.
There is no foul for intentional grounding. Number 84 was in the area. Second down.
Vance Joseph says, what area?
Yeah,
in Duluth? Where was he?
Right. Same area code? Is it that close? Vance Joseph not happy about that. And that is one of those things. I mean, let's face it. It's an offensive game. We tilt all the rules to us offensive players.
5 of 7 so far through the air. Got the block from Miller, and it's deflected and intercepted and grabbed by Tyrann Mathieu, his second pick of the season.
Yeah, I think it's really close, guys. I mean, when Matthew starts to possess this, the ball still is moving. He does go 3 or 4 yards after the initial attempted possession, but you can see movement, and right before he hits the ground, he gets both hands on the ball. But boy, I felt like it made contact with the ground as he was trying to finalize that possession. But they stayed with it.
That's shocking. Third down and 8. On cue, Russell swung around and taken down by Trayvon Walker. People wondering, can he get after the quarterback? Let's go back and look at that sack of Russell Wilson and see if the officials might have missed something here.
Oh, yeah, big time. 2 of them. That's a missed call.
Jonathan Taylor, by the way, currently in the injury tent, I'm told. And as Ellinger sends it downfield, is this going to get a flag? No. Trying to get it to Pierce again. Kendall Fuller was there in coverage. Crowd wanted a penalty marker, but they're not going to get it, and Indianapolis will punt.
Well, he's going to take a shot on the outside to the rookie Alec Pierce. Good coverage here by Kendall Fuller. But yeah, that's kind of gets that hand. It looks like, and you can see that jersey pull away. And normally when you see that hand on the shoulder and you can see the separation of the jersey from the shoulder pad, they're going to call that one. Surprised they didn't call that one there.
Cole the punt, and he was hit. No yellow. Shaheed back and circles under at about the 14-yard line. It was a punt of 53, a hang of 5-6. Cole is terrific.
During the kick, holding receiving team number 14. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
14's Andy Dalton. Are you telling me Andy Dalton was on that return? Now, come on.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense, number 30. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That's on Dane Jackson and takes away what would have been that big loss on the sack.
Take a look on the outside first, and Jackson just trying to get the jam on Sammy Watkins. Little shot there, but
watch him on the sideline. Just setting the high screen. Oh, and he just kicked it himself. Oh, players mess up.
Sideline interference. The coaching staff of the Seattle Mariners was in the restricted area. 15-yard penalty. After the enforcement of this penalty, it will be first and 10.
Said the Seattle Mariners.
I believe he did, yeah.
Okay. So what was worse, Knobloch or the Mariners?
You know, I know you better than Jerome.
Okay.
So.
Well.
Delay of game. Defense number 55.
Ooh.
Making a move that's not necessary in like football.
Okay. So here's what happened.
It's a half the distance from penalty.
They're going to bring the offense out. Forget the field goal attempt.
From the one again, 2nd and goal. Allen's going to keep it. And he's got Dawson Knox, but he can run it. Now he'll throw it, and it's Knox. And it's a Buffalo touchdown.
You see Diggs at the top of your screen. Watch just as the ball's being snapped, he's going to get up on the line of scrimmage, and you have to be set. That easily could have been called back.
And then Allen just flips it to Dawson Knox. The league telling us that because Diggs had his foot down, and it was like a millisecond of bang, bang, the foot down constitutes being on the line. But just by the eye test, it feels like it should have been a flag.
Unnecessary roughness. Receiving team with a blindside block. Number 27. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Penalty a moment ago on the punt. Jason Pinnock called for the blindside block, and it backs the Giants up to their own 20-yard line.
Blindside block.
But a lot of time it's really just been the one-on-one and the rookie Taylor doing a good job.
1st and 20, James at the block, but that will not stop Peyton Turner. So Turner comes through. It's a 3rd sack, and Carr is shaken up.
Let's see how he goes down. Looks on that
Hard.
left shoulder. Yeah,
it is. Carr's a tough guy, but this is that's the same kind of tackle that we saw earlier in the season that was a penalty. It was in that Kansas City game, am I correct? What game was that in?
There's been a couple of calls here in this situation for Atlanta to hold on. I just don't know how you call that. That is not in the spirit of the rule, the way it was created to protect quarterbacks going to the ground.
Hopkins is one-on-one. That's where he goes, but no. Broken up. Harrison Smith came over to help out Dantzler at the last moment.
Hopkins was begging or asking for a helmet-to-helmet right there.
Murray's throw incomplete. Here comes the flag. It was Patrick Peterson covering Rondale Moore.
Pass interference. Defense, number 7. By rule, the ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Right up here on the top of your screen. He reads it. He knows they're going to cut right. He is there. I mean, it's not egregious, but he is on top of Moore. Get that wry smile from Patrick Peterson. Goes, hey man, that ain't. He's letting the officials know that is not pass interference.
Tua over the middle. He's got Tyreek Hill to the 29-yard line.
The defense back, get that separation. A little hold there, but not called.
Brandon Shell, that was close. No call. Inside 3.5 to play.
2nd and long. Garoppolo over the middle. Oh my goodness, Rapp with a hit, but the ball is held onto by McLeod. There's a penalty too. McLeod held on somehow. As we take a look, Mike Pereira, come on in and tell us flag on that hit there.
Yeah, what you have is a defenseless receiver, so any type of contact around the head or neck area is going to be a foul. And it's one of those that's a huge hit, might be on the shoulder some, but still got a part of the helmet.
Defense, unnecessary roughness. Number 24. 15-yard penalty from the end of the catch. Automatic first down.
Titans from their own 6-yard line. Henry, running room. 15, 20, and out of bounds or brought down at about the 20-yard line. Jonathan Owens with the tackle, and we have a penalty marker down.
Holding, offense number 15.
You take a look at these wide receivers, and these wide receivers, I don't know if I really can see anything that dramatic in terms of a hold there. I would probably tend to agree with Vrabel on that call.
Even with Jamar Chase out. Burrow throws, pass down the sideline and incomplete. Looking for a flag and not getting it is T. Higgins as he was guarded by Greedy Williams.
Well, Greedy Williams is looking into the backfield. You're going to see he kind of throttles, and there goes Higgins right past him. And then a lot of jostling going on down the line or down the sideline. Looks like both guys.
Stevenson going in short motion.
Jones steps up. Jones will run for it, hit right at the line to gain, and a flag is down. C.J. Mosley's going to argue this call. Quinnen Williams put the pressure on.
Mac Jones is a runner, and he's going down. And that hit does come to the head with the shoulder. What is it that Gene Steratore teaches us? Forcible contact with the head in the head or shoulder area. It's going to draw a flag every time.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 57. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And as you're going down, you're trying to get as low as he is, but right there is the problem. You're right to the head, and that's going to get the flag each time.
Let's bring in Gene Steratore. Just watch the replay. Gene?
I think the conversation they're having, too, guys, is whether the quarterback was giving himself up, and that's a tough play to rule on there because he's leaning for a first down. The contact is to his head, but it's with the shoulder, and he is a runner at that point unless he gave himself up.
0 interceptions in 7 of his last 8 games. We've seen a lot of trickery. Garrett Wilson. Hard cut by Wilson. He is stood up and tossed down at the end of the play by Jabril Peppers. The damage was already done. 24 yards for the former Ohio State standout.
And make a really big play downfield. And remember,
1st and 15 after the penalty. Goff steps up and slides down, and then a little contact as he was sliding. Lions are looking for a flag, but no penalty markers down.
Guess what we're going to run? 2nd and 9, just outside the 40. Lawrence trying to set up the screen for Jermichael Hasty, and he doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Justin Simmons saw to that. Star in that Denver secondary.
After the play, taunting defense, number 31. That counts as his first force disqualification. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That seems very out of character for Justin Simmons.
Yeah, look, Justin's just letting Jermichael know it's going to be that kind of day, man.
Broncos 28-yard line.
And you know, I struggle with these calls, Steve,
I hate it.
Dan. I struggle with these calls because, look, I mean, I would be down there running my mouth nonstop. It's so hard, especially on a team like this.
Clark, as a veteran, see there's contact, and then right there grabs onto that jersey. And that's what I think Brady was fired up about.